your knees.
Shield and make!
Burning or death. Benediction light.
On guard! Heal!
Let the marksman handle this.
No further.
Right!
Gemini Alpha!
Elusive deity.
Here's a healing
Soaring
arm.
blast.
First
I
aid!
hope you want from me!
Running with elusive deity.
How about this?
Eagle ray.
Confiscated!
Take away! I'm ready!
Demon Fang!
Elusive deity. Soaring blast.
I can only
Elusive deity.
Shattering the pieces!
I never miss!
Break the fire! I can carve through armor!
Elusive deity.
Lightning! Downfall! Here goes!
A scream bathed in blood, rending you a bloody howling. On your knees. Air pressure.
Radiant here!
Elusive. Forgive me.
You paid for that!
Crescent moon!
Here I come!
I'll bring you back from death abyss!
This one's all mine!
Resuscitation!
Not today!
Stay away!
No rest for the wicked.
Know your now place. You see what I can do!
Bathed in blood, rending you a bloody howling. On your knees.
I'll heal you all!
I'll face
This
you.
one's mine! I can't heal you forever! Appreciate the help! Here's a healing heart!
I'm grateful. Can you take it? In a bind?
Do it! Shield!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Can you take it?
Burning!
They're attacking separately!
Can't land a hit on her! Keep an eye on her! And take out the monster first!
Our art is being interrupted. She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah, take it away.
Begin your glacial fire! Tiger blade!
Here's a healing heart!
I'll face you. This is some punishment.
Where are you going? Me all alone here. I let my guard down.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Behold my true
Here's a healing arm!
No, Red, that looks bad.
Wits about you people!
This should do it!
Lightning!
Scream.
Armor won't save you!
I'm out of ammo! Watch it!
Bloody. On your knees.
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Air pressure.
Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your extra arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
Not like this!
Stay away from my friend!
Come now!
Glacial spear. Here I go. I'm only getting
I
started.
have to train harder.
Searing heaven. Think again.
My pride
Glacial
is my
spear. Pierce evil. Freeze lancer. Think again. Glacial spear. What the?
This I let my guard down.
Ready. Ready.
A scream bathed in blood, rending you a bloody howling. My reach is even wider. I'll face no further. Elusive deity. Rotating pile driver.
Armor won't save you!
This is some punishment.
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Eat this! Eagle dive!
Radiant
Swallow dance!
Right.
I'll tear you apart!
More with that radiant here! Blazing
Eat this! Power
and
Burn!
Burn! I'm all stuffed up!
Go.
By the power of
Your
God!
more!
Lightning
Good!
Lord!
Be gone!
Right
Right
out!
out! Ready to blast!
Dance
It's
for
a
me.
Hands in the wind! Hands up!
Eagle dive!
Steel! It's in the sky is mine!
Have some fun.
Not on my watch!
Stay away.
You're on it!
Lightning
Throw
Lord!
it!
By the power of
Swallow
God!
dance!
Stand to the wheel! Air thrust!
First strike!
After
What you threw that freaking does it!
Will this help?
Rising Viper!
Raging Cascade! Radiant Pierce!
This one's on mine!
There!
You picked the wrong fight!
One more!
I'll
Radiant
smash you!
What
Eat this! I'll run you through!
In a bind?
First strike! Sonic thrust!
Try and run.
I'll heal you all! Lightning dance in the wind! And lightning!
I'm on it!
Hey, that swallow
Double demon fang! I'll finish you here and now!
Flame! Steel!
You're mine!
I'm out!
I really owe you one.
I'm all stuffed up!
Demon fang!
All good things come to an end.
Lightning
Not
Lord!
today!
Stay away.
I'm on it!
Lightning
Get
hit!
through!
The earth throbs in pain.
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Almost!
Severing wind!
Sleep
Right!
Now you see what I can do!
You're done! Rising Viper! Eat this! I'll end you!
I can handle it.
Can't get out of this!
Sleep now!
Demon fang!
Where are you going? Thunder Field!
I'll end you!
Here! More
Yeah!
light!
Demon fang! Double demon fang! Demon fang! Double demon fang!
Fool.
Tectonic punch!
Raging Storm!
Eat this! Not today!
Winning with hatred.
I'll end you! Swallow dance! Dazzle! Watch rising storm!
It was nice while it lasted.
I
really owe you one.
Rising Viper! I'll run you through!
Take this!
You're on! I'm on it! Dragon Swarm! I'll end you! Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Right.
Radiant Pierce!
Strike!
Radiant Pierce!
Dance for me.
Swallow dance!
Astral Energy!
Eat this! Burn!
I'll end you! Steel!
Rising Viper! Swallow dance! Rising
Radiant
Phoenix! I'm just
Here!
getting started!
Stand to the wheel! Lightning!
I'll end you!
Here! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Photon Flash! I'm all done with
You're mine!
Annihilation! Where are you going?
Swallow blade! Eat this! I'll run you through!
Here!
Swallow dance!
Stay away.
You're mine! Swallow dance!
All good things come to an end.
Strike! Rising splash!
More with that hit! Searing flame!
Do it! Run well!
Demon's descent!
Flashing bang!
Raging storm!
Rising falcon! Swallow dance! They're attacking separately! Can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
Demon fang! Strike! You're wide open!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
You will!
This is looking good!
I really owe you one.
Double Demon Fang!
I really in a bind.
In here!
My true power!
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people! You're mine!
I'll smash you!
Sword Rain Alpha!
More with that
Blow away!
No
damn!
I'm all stopped up! Air thrust! Where are you going? Here goes!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Reload! Captain!
Chaotic disaster!
Here I come!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine! I'll heal you all! Healing circle!
Prepare to be seen!
Rely on my raging
Stay away from my friends!
I'll be saving you!
In a bind?
Eternal devastation!
I'll bring you back!
From depths of this. Pathetic.
It's up!
Whoa! More with that
Ignite!
What was I thinking? Got it. Mega ray!
Rising
Changing
order!
Flames!
Here we go again.
Come here. Let me help.
Rising
I really owe you one.
Spear!
Pathetic.
Eat this! I'll run you through!
Captain!
Far enough!
You're mine!
Demon
Fang!
You're
Dead!
confiscated! What was I thinking? I can't feel anything.
You'll pay for that!
Resuscitation!
Burn in hell!
Here, let me help.
Not done yet!
First aid!
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
Take this!
Guess what the doctor ordered?
Demon Fang!
Over
Here's a healing
there.
anything. I'll
Eat
bring you
this.
back from death to bit.
Swallow, Dick! Almost! I'm not done yet!
Oh, and
Here I come!
I'll bring you back from death to
Demon
bit.
Fang!
Resuscitation! Will this help? This one's mine! I still got to fight coming!
I'm on it! I
Here,
can
let me
carve
help.
through armor!
There!
I really owe you one.
Denied! Here goes! Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang!
Got it! Watch it! That's the plan!
Prepare to be sealed!
Wind Accelerator! Raging Cascade!
You're finished! Do it!
Fresh!
Hurricane Thrust!
Can't move! I'm on it!
Dance in the wind!
In a bind? Eagle
Here.
Star! That's freaking
Why
good!
aren't you helping me?
What? I thought I was! I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm such a failure.
Raging Cascade! What was I thinking? Light acid raging cascade! In here, resuscitation! I hear the healing art! I can't feel
Not done
anything!
yet, damn it! If only I'd been more careful.
It can't be happening!
Oh, and steel! Not my finest.
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Rising Focus!
Soaring glory!
You're mine! You're finished!
Lightning raging I'm only
Here I
getting
come!
Benediction.
Severing wind!
lightning orb!
Try harder! Take this!
Resonate with the owl.
Stalagmite!
Can't get out of this.
Here I come! Luna Rondo!
Sleep now! I'll be
Denied.
this way!
Right.
Benediction light.
Burn!
Lightning orb!
You're mine!
Where was that?
It's over!
Searing flame! Not on my watch!
Stay away.
Eternal devastation!
Searing flame! More of that! Lightning
Ready?
Thunderblade! Glacier Spear! Here's evil!
Soaring armor won't save you.
Freeze lightning orb!
Here I come! Stardust!
Thunderblade!
Soaring light spear!
Lunar blast! I'm all stuffed up! I never miss! Radiant storm! Here goes! Radiant blast! Here goes! Searing flame!
Elusive can't get out of this.
Another arrow! Watch him!
Nothing gets
This
by
way.
me for me.
What was that?
Soaring light spear! Burn in hell!
Flame of fury!
Stay away.
Hurricane thrust! Take it!
Benediction
It's
light.
over!
Here goes! Radiant storm!
Armor won't save you. Just try and run.
Tunnel! I'll heal you all!
Rotating pile driver.
Raging cascade!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
You're mine!
Take this.
Wind
Blow away!
Resuscitation.
Thunderblade! What was I thinking?
Wind!
On your
Know your place! This one's all mine!
no further.
Freeze land! Light astrolabe! Raging cascade! Sleep now! Radiant here! More for the stockpile!
You picked the wrong fight!
Raging here!
It's over!
Death for me.
Tunnel!
Raging
Energy! I'll heal you all!
Severing wind!
Healing
Now you see
circle!
what I can do. Go.
Here I come! You're finished!
Raging storm! The conquer is mine!
Tearing you apart.
Blow away!
More with that
Take this!
Here's the evil!
It's over!
Freeze laser!
Blow away!
Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! Help this!
Hurricane thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Thunder field!
This
Can't get out of this.
Healing circle! Lightning condemned!
Ignite!
Try. Stay away.
Begin! Getting me started!
Shattering of pieces. Attack time.
I'm never gonna hear goes! Raging cascade! Not in your dreams! Dance in the wind! Air Kisara, frozen!
Hammer.
Soaring blast!
They're attacking separately!
I can't let him hit on her. Keep an eye on her and take out the monster first.
Supernova!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away. It's over. I couldn't make it in time.
Here goes!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with
Now
life.
see what I can do.
Steel
Resuscitation.
force out!
Not done yet!
Heal.
Take this! Try harder!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul.
I'll heal you all! I'm ready!
I owe you one.
I've still got some fight left.
Here I come!
Begin.
Severing wind!
Light
Soda!
after light! Raging cascade!
Hurricane thrust!
Searing flame! I never miss!
Luna Rondo! This one's all mine!
You will suffer.
Excited! Lightning condemned!
Right.
Thunderblade! Too much to handle! Annihilation! Next Steel! Watch them
Behold
Air
my Wits about you people!
More where that came from! Spirit Flame! Reload! Gale Force! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me! Freeze Laser!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
I'm not done!
Raging
Wind!
Reload!
Hurricane Thrust!
Water!
Soda!
Hear my call! In here! Red!
No further!
Here I come! I'll smash you! Severing Wind!
Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite!
You're on! This isn't looking good!
Leave the choices to me! Denied!
Ready to go! Primed and ready!
No! Can't end here! Not done yet!
Instinct shock!
Glacial Spear!
Take this!
No more! Playing nice!
There!
Light Astral Energy! Lightning Condensed! Here I go! I never miss! And it's
Right! Now you see what I can do!
Radiant here!
I'm not done!
Now it's one! Hit! Take that! New leaf on life!
Blow away! Try harder! Not a chance! It's on!
Can't get out of this!
Wind! Burn!
Raging Storm!
You will! Suffer!
This should do it!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Glacial
On
Spear! Ready to go! Gale Force! Hear my call!
a scream, bait,
Her master core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! On your knees!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Not on my watch!
Chaotic disaster!
In your hands.
Stay away from my
So
friend!
that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, you're mine! Hear my call!
You will suffer!
The sky is mine!
Try!
I still got some fight left in me.
Behold my true
Raging
power!
Not done yet!
Here goes!
On your knees.
I'll be saving this one. Not on my... Ready to go.
Air pressure! Scream, bait,
Can't be slow!
Bringing you apart!
Bloody howling!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Gemini Aqua!
Everlasting darkness! Negative day!
Water! This one's mine! Red!
You will suffer! Take this!
Incantation ruined!
Where are you going?
Take this!
Resonate with the earth! All mine!
Severing Wind! You picked the wrong fight!
Behold!
Here you go! I'm getting you up!
Denied!
Here!
Bloody howling!
Get into the wind! Annihilation! Air Strike!
Resonate with the earth!
Photon Flash!
Epic Falcon! There!
Now reload! More
Bringing you apart! Bloody
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Healing circle! Not in your dreams!
Chaotic disaster!
I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in, and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again. Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it. Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron. And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Xion!
Alvin!
Xion!
Alvin!
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. Damn it.
Take this! It's over! Try harder! You're mine! It's over! Blow away! Severing wind! Mirage! Crush! Take this! Raining Raining You're mine! Eternal devastation! Eat dirt! I'm not done! Wind! Severing wind! You're mine! I'm nearly done for. Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Wind! You're mine! Crush! Take it! Sword Rain Alpha! Eternal devastation! Severing wind! Mirage! Wind! Mirage! Eternal devastation! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Blow away! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Here I come! It's over! Blow away! Crush! Double Demon Fang! Wind! Try harder! Now! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Crush! Great! Next! No escape! Sword Rain Alpha! Crush! Severing wind! It's over! Mirage! Take this! It's over! This one's all mine! Blow away! Double Demon Fang! Severing wind! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Severing wind! Rising Falcon! Sword Rain Alpha! Wind! Eternal devastation! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Eternal devastation!
Alvin?
Frinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right? Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Frinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Let me free you of your... Here I come! A new melody!
Thanks! Just what Raging Cascade!
Heal! Thanks!
Spread!
You're mine!
Dead if it hot! Just bash it out again!
Severing wind!
My astral arm!
I think you astral art?
That's my cue!
You're finished! Shut him down!
Raging Storm! Hope this works!
You're mine! It's over! It's time! Blow away! Eternal devastation! Elusive deity! You're mine! Dragon swarm! Blow away! Dance on the demon fire!
Now!
It's over! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Lightning condemns! Thunderblade!
No further! You're mine! It's over! The tempest engulfs you! On your knees!
Dance in the wind!
Lightning slash! You picked the wrong fight!
Photon dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Here!
Dragon swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Blow away! Elusive deity!
Thunderbolt!
Eagle ray! Crush!
More where that came from!
I'm ready! Away.
Air thrust!
Looks like we won.
Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danins, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danin defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Ivan! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kinda my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alvin, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp! People, if we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zeugle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Rip his hair! Raining flux! Bet that jail's hiding something dangerous.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I can carve through armor!
Like Astrolatus!
It's over! Raining flux! Do it!
Doubling!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Prepare to be seen!
Dragon Shield! Lightning Orb!
To battle! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Glimmer Dragon! Wind! Rising Falcon! I'm on!
Raging
This will
Dragon!
carve through armor! Ridwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Not a chance! Light up the dark! Dragon War! Ready to go! Eagle of Flash! Crush!
Eagle mine!
In an instant!
Impact Cross!
Eat this! Time
Take
to
this!
shine! Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, It comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me. And left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
なあ、困っている人がいたら。
分かっている。耳を傾けてみよう。
どうした？はて。
あ
あ。やったぜ。
奴らに釣りの作法というものを叩き込んでやろう。
なかなかに無茶を言うな。
今日の晩飯は魚か。
ティスビムはスルドの支配から逃げてきたダナ人たちが作った村なんだったな。初めて来た時ティオハリムがいるのによく受け入れてもらえたな。
ティオハリムだけじゃないぜ。最初は俺たち全員警戒されまくったんだ。
同じダナ人なのにか。
追っ手に怯えるあまりか、よそ者は全部危険とみなす癖が染みついているらしく。でな。
それでよく信用してもらえたな。どうやって説得したんだ？
ひどく貧しい村だからな。食料の調達を兼ねてズーグルを少々買ってやったんだ。
魔法でこんがり調理するおまけ付きでね。
人間、腹が満たされると気分も落ち着く。やはり食事の力は偉大だな。シオンを助けに行くことに迷いがあるのか？
そんなことない。シオンは仲間だもん。私が憎んでいたのはアウメドラ。あいつが私にとってレナの象徴だった。でももう種族でくくるのはおかしいって。シオンとあの女は違うって思うから。
そうか。
ただアウメドラのことは別。私は殺さないって決めたのに勝手に殺されて、ざまあ見ろって思った私がいて、なんで勝手に殺されてるのって思う私もいる。でもじゃあ私が殺したかったのかと考えたら違うし、だからって生きてて欲しかったのかっていうと、ぐちゃぐちゃなんだ。どう受け止めればいいのかわからない。
そのままで良いのではないか？
え？
お前は何も間違ってなどいない。信じていたものが崩れた時混乱するのは当然だ。お前は憎しみに任せてアウメドラを殺さなかった。きっとそこにこそ意味があるのだと思う。今は時間をかけてそれについて考える時なのではないか？
考える？
あくまで私の考えだがな。私もまだ模索中の身だ。
そっか。うん、私も模索してみるよ。ありがとうキサラ。はる森で何かあるの？
仲間の気配がするの？